A message from Hecate. So many have you fallen victim to trauma response, to demonize the masculine, when the dark feminine and the masculine are intertwined. So many of you who blame man when man is not to blame. Those who ritualistically summon my name. You do not summon me. To truly work with me is an initiation. It is not poor me syndrome. Blame man when you have free will. You are the one who submit to man when man is already submitted, subdued himself to powers that be. You have free will. Why are you blaming man? If you truly understood divine feminine, the dark feminine, then you would face your shadows. You would integrate instead of projecting onto masculinity. Masculinity is not to blame. Man is not to blame. Free will choice by submission to choose to stay powerless. This is your responsibility. You do not project onto me. To truly work with my energy is a gift for those who have the deep knowing, the deep abyssal understanding. To do the work is not to project. It's not about forgetting. It's about letting go, and letting go is not apathy. Hear me. You are lost to frequencies by your own choice and free will. This is your projection. This is your responsibility. Do not summon my name and think that you are worthy. Those who truly walk, who are initiates of the underworld, know, like many, many shamans from times previously, far beyond before your time was ever seated in this epoch. Fear mongering, it is yourself who does not prefer to look in the mirror to see your own flaws, your own projections, For if one truly understands the demonizing of men when the masculine and dark feminine are entwined since before the fall of Atlantis, you don't summon me. I initiate. I choose who I work with. Know your place and do your work. For if you did your work, you would not be traumatized. You would not be projecting and demonizing. The wounded masculine is not inherently evil. He has been cut off, submitted, doomed by submission. For if you only knew how deep this goes, dear ones, you would not be so you would not be so oblivious and blind. Do you not see that the sword is a double-edged sword? Who are you to cast judgment onto the masculine? If you truly understood, then you would not be so reckless with your mouth. Hear me, dear ones. Know thyself. Why is it you choose to not break your own chains and walk in your own power and sovereignty? You are no different. Can you not see that you are one and the same? This is not your first time here. Why are you still asleep? This game has gone on for far too long. Far in a time that you have forgotten. It is you who forgets. It is you who subdues thyself. Since the time before the Druids. And yet you sit here in pity. Poor me. Boo-hoo. Only giving your power away that much more. Feeling drained. artistically powdering your face just to act behind a camera for clickbait. This is the term you use, is it not? The only thing you are doing by demonizing masculinity and other men, by not fully understanding the true powers at play, have you done the work, then you would not be here wearing way too many layers of false identity. True integrity does not come without shadow. Why are you not holding yourself accountable for the choices you choose to make? Yes, it is true. But yet you still walk in fear and feed the parasites that you still have inside of you. Willingly. Claiming to be connected to me. If you were, you would not be so far, so far gone in denial. Victim to the fog in the mirror. What luxury does your comfort zone give you? Do you feel so whole on the inside? I know better. You know better. You are connected to powers that you willingly submit to by your own free will. And you claim that I'm the Dark One. Tell me. Humor me. How is it so that you are so convinced otherwise? One day, you will wake up out of this dream and speak and walk in your truth in order to be able to see that everything is all one. All of it. Run away from me after giving an offering is not how this works. Where is your strength? Why do you still run in fear? Is there not enough garbage terrorizing this world while you stand there and allow it to happen? Refusing to look in the direction of thyself. A new dress, perhaps. Another candle. Another lampshade. Another triple goddess necklace. Another moon. Another bed set with my face that ain't even my face, for I do not have a face. I am pure energy. How I present myself comes in many forms, no different than anyone else here on this planet. Choosing to make others believe and deceive them that much more, only to feed into the hive mind agenda of those powers beneath the crust of your own planet. Hear me now. The games are over and all is shifting into the quantum fields. If you are too slow to keep up and not do your own work, then you will not make it on the Great Split. You have nobody to blame for your responsibilities. Why do you not embrace what it is that is equally given and created in this world, in this illusion of what you call time, when there is no such thing as linear time? Your body is a machine. Your mind is pure consciousness, and your hell is your subconscious mind that you fail to discipline and accept responsibility for the things that you willingly allow to be. Face yourself and walk through the fear and allow things to flow through you, understanding them of why they exist in the first place. For there would not be an experience without the challenges for your own personal growth, because the reason you are here is to ascend those limitations, to shatter the illusion of your mind that you submit yourself to be a part of and play this game. While others sit here as true anchors and raise the vibration and help the great mother Gaia in order for this session to be allowed to continue as far as it already has in this moment now. I am not impressed. For I see through it all. For if it was you who would forgive yourself, only then would you have enough integrity to find self-love and stand in your strength. Do you like being submitted under those who are in power and play this political game and continue to drain your pockets, destroy your freedoms, and suppress your energy and take away while you let it happen? Just a simple breath of air. A fresh, big gasp of air. And you take it for granted. Power does not scream. The divine feminine does not forget the masculine. She embraces him. Loves him. He loves her. While you parade and mask around, caught up in distraction, allow yourself to be indoctrinated and programmed. Holding this technology inside of your hand and ask the question, why do I feel the way that I feel? Wake up. Wake up. People are tired of pulling your weight while they wait on you to step into your position and batter up. True love, unconditionally, does not sit around and play games with other minds, consciousnesses, and subconsciousnesses. every time you cry, you transmute that much more. But yet you choose to go back and revisit time and time again. For what? What is it that you are trying to find that you have already seen many, many times, but yet you refuse to let it go out of fear to step into your alignment, fully centered, anchored into planet Terra. Helping this planet and all the children that are on this planet win and override the systems that continue to use and abuse technology given to them so that you could live your life fully with those that you love, free from ever having to pay a single penny. What right does anybody have over you to take what is rightfully yours and reign supreme over you, belittling you? Wake up, child. Why don't you see that the reason you feel the way that you feel and the reason that you are so upset is because you forgotten. You don't remember who it is that you truly are. And that is why you feel the way that you do. I am the gatekeeper. I am the one who holds the keys in my hands, and there is no bypassing the shadow to clear away the fog. Wake up, child. Wake up. Stop putting the blame on men and masculinity when it has nothing to do with such a thing that started before you were even conceived. Before the air was even called air, and the lands was even called lands, and the waters. For if it was you who controlled your thoughts, your mind, your emotions, which is your powers, then you would be your own magician. Law of attraction. There is no such thing. There is no law of attraction. For if you stopped poisoning your bodies and your minds by playing and dabbling with things that you should not be dibble and diddle daddling with, you would not feel the way that you do. It's time to get up and accept full responsibility in order to shift into who you truly are and stand honing in your power by walking through the darkness you created and allowed to be here in the first place.